Yeah. Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game. Doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches. Sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game. Doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches. Sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, and I'm back at it again. You know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. Go ahead and hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss nothing. Hit all on that notification bell anyway. You know what I mean? And for everybody else who didn't already subscribe, thank you very kindly. So, right now, when you see this video, I'm going to be done already put the brakes and everything on, you know what I'm saying? It's just the intro, you dig? So, just sit back, you know what I'm saying? Watch it. You might learn a little something. This is my first time doing brakes on this Challenger, but, disaster strikes, you know what I'm saying? So, just go ahead and watch that and, check it out. All right, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Got the Challenger out here, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing right here? Got the tire off. It is time to replace the brakes. I'm riding, and all of a sudden, all I hear is after one good hard hitting the brakes one time. So, about to get ready to take them off, see what they look like. Now I know, so I got to do the other side. Just getting a quick look at that thing. Ooh, she look good. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at everything else. Look at the lowrider. She ain't perfect, but she perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting her together still, but it's been a minute. I'm going to get back to her in a second. But this side right here was the problem child. If you look, if you ever want to know what side really gives you the problems, look at this rim here. You can see the fingerprints and everything. Look how dirty this one is here. That's really how you can tell that you got a problem child. This other side is dusty, but it's not as dusty. But compared to the back wheels, because the backs are kind of getting somewhat low too, but they still got some, you know, some life in them. The backs don't look as dusty, and that's kind of how you can tell that you have, you know what I'm saying, brakes, which brakes are going bad and which are the worst. Everything still looks good under here, so I'm glad for that. So we're gonna get into it, you know what I'm saying? And take them this one side off first. All right, we back with the Challenger, you know what I'm saying? I got the brakes off, you know what I'm saying? And here they go. Right here. This is the one that goes on the outside here. So this one still has some nice pad left on it, you know what I'm saying? But this is the one closest to the piston on the inside, and this bad boy is pretty much, I mean, it's still got a little, but it's done. You look right there, see how bad that wear is. And I don't know if it's just Chrysler or Dodge thing, because on the 300 also has issues where the inside wears. I don't know if that's the thing just because of the fact that, okay, you got the piston, and the piston is on the inside, so typically it will wear down first, but that's typically how it is on these brakes. So got the new things, you know what I'm saying? That new thing, you know what I'm saying? What are those? Bam, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to it. Now, I like to tear, I didn't do it before, but I'm going to tear these bad boys off. Because ain't nothing worse than when you got a Challenger and your car look decent, sound half good, and then you riding past going whoosh, 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 everybody can see. So I'm taking these little indicators off because I don't want to hear none of that, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for them to go, you'll know, you know what I'm saying? You'll get that uneasiness on the brake pad and everything like that. And before you get started, they have it on a lot of other videos, but before you get started, they say you always want to take off the cap, just so when you press in the piston back into place, if there's any, you know, air pockets or any fluid that comes up. But I don't know how true that is, because guess what? I ain't never really did it. So that's just something that I learned by watching somebody else's video, you know what I mean? Back to it. You can also put the anti-seize and stuff like that on the caliper bolts, all that stuff, I'm not doing that either because I put some WD-40 on that bad boy to get it off. And so that's where we at. We ain't got a lot of time because I also got to head to the license bureau today to get stuff done for this thing. So we about to be back and you'll see the pads on. Now you also got your C-clamp right here because this is what presses the pistons here back into place. So you could literally take one of the old brake pads and put it straight across there and put the C-clamp over it and tighten it down, and that's what's going to push those pistons back in. I would show you, but I got to go. You understand? All right, so it's a dual piston caliper setup. Never had a dual piston anything before. I was just glad to have one piston, you know what I'm saying, on the calipers because I done rode before and only had actually one brake pad for the whole car, you understand? So this is a step up. But anyway, you put the C-clamp on there and just go ahead and tighten it down. As you wind it around and tighten it down, these are going to press back into place. If they don't, then you got caliper issues, you understand? Ain't a genius at all of this stuff, but I have ran into problems, so I do understand. Back for the next fight. All right, as you can see, pistons back flat again, down how they supposed to be. Now you could do all kinds of other stuff like put brake clean down here. I didn't get no shim kit. These are the little bottom shims that the and top shims that the pads basically rest in. And you could just take a file. I've done that before. Take a file and just clean it down, get the dirt out. You can put brake clean, all that stuff on there. Ain't doing all of that. Got to get to the next segment. So that's where we at with it. Time to put the other side back on. All right, both sides back up in that thing, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to put the caliper back on. Got the tire back on, but before you want to, before you put it down, set it down from the jack, you want to make sure that the lug nuts are nice and snug because you don't want there to be any play from the mating surface to the rim. So we do got wheel locks on this thing, and it is getting ready to snow. It already did. If you look at the car, it's wet. That's why I say rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. You know, so we about to put this bad boy down, hit the other side. Just so y'all know I'm not playing. The vehicle is finna actually, you know what I'm saying, hit the tow truck and finna get the situation fixed as we speak, you know what I'm saying? All right, everybody, so, you know what I'm saying, they made it to the spot, you know what I mean, where they're going to check the car out, so, you know, hopefully they able to fix it, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, so, it shouldn't be too hard, I mean, when they got everything, but I ain't got the power tools, need to get all that stuff, but, you know, with time, I'm going to get all of that, you know what I mean, so, good thing about it was I did do the other side, I just didn't film it because of, you know, everything going on now, so, I'll show y'all. This is the problem child right here, you know what I'm saying? So this was on the passenger front. And so this is what was making all the noise, you know what I mean? As you can see, it is completely toast, you know? And here was the outside, you know what I'm saying? So, and I had that same issue with the 300s, so I don't know. So I had the same issue with the 300, so I don't know. Do y'all have that problem? If y'all have a Dodge, you know, Challenger or Chrysler 300, do y'all have that issue? So, because I had that even on the 300 I had that. So that's going to end this video, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed it anyway. Had music and everything on my latest album, you know what I'm saying? Real life situations and relationships. So if y'all ain't checked that out, go back and check that album out, you know what I'm saying? I've been releasing like a song a day, you know what I mean? Until I, you know, released all the songs off the album. So, like I say, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. Mr. Everything signing out, and I'll see y'all next time with the update.